Hey guys, it's Viv. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. So, in today's video, we are going to be finding out who is thinking about you and why that might be. All right, so this video is a little random and a bit different. For this video, I thought I would use the traditional Rider-Waite deck. I felt really called to use it, and I wanted to shuffle on camera for you guys because I usually don't, but I felt really called to in this video. So basically what we have here for each of these piles is one card that I've already pulled at random, and yeah, we're basically just gonna be finding it out as we go, okay? So if you guys are new to pick a card readings, here's the basic rundown. We have 4 piles here, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So feel free to pause the video for a sec if you need some time to meditate on which pile or which crystal you feel the most drawn to. And then once you've decided, you can fast forward to the timestamp in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, and without further ado, let's start with group 1. Hey group 1, welcome to your guys' reading. If you chose this pile or this crystal, welcome, this one is for you. Let's find out who is thinking about you and why that might be. All right, okay, group 1. So the card that we have for you guys to start out with is the 9 of Pentacles. All right, I can already see straight off the bat that this person whose mind you are on is probably an earth sign, or probably someone who has some strong earth in their chart, okay? This is someone who's really reliable, probably a little stubborn, and someone who is just really earthy, okay? Really earthy and really steady. Probably a slower moving person, all right? Let's shuffle, find out some more info, okay? This person might have some pets, okay, with this bird. This person could really just like animals, all right? Off the bat, I'm getting more info on who this person is rather than like why they're thinking about you. So I'm just gonna go with that, okay? For most of you guys, this person is probably a woman, but this card doesn't have a gender, okay? It's just a really steady, stable person who is probably really good with their finances, someone who's probably really successful and has their life together, basically. This person has their ducks in a row and has got it together, okay? Okay, this card, oh my gosh, my whole deck just fell. You guys, okay, this card really wanted to come out, so I pulled it out. All right, so we have the 9 of Swords. Basically, the 9 of Swords is a card of regret, kind of waking up the day after from a nightmare or a bad dream or something that you just really feel uneasy about. This card also has a really stressful energy as well. So I'm really seeing that this person is kind of like caught up on you, okay? They're probably having recurring stress dreams with you in them, or they're like anticipating the next time you guys might meet. There's something a bit stressful going on with you on their mind right now, okay? They could also just flat out have some like regrets or feel guilty about a situation that happened with you in some way. But the main thing that I'm seeing here, wait, also both these cards are 9s actually. Okay, that's interesting. 9s are kind of about completion in a way. 9s are the last number in numerology that they kind of deal with like humanitarianism, compassion, understanding. Maybe this person keeps having like stress dreams about you because they're trying to find a solution to something in their mind about you. There's something going on here that's really stressful though, that I can see just really plainly, okay? So I feel like maybe this could also be that someone's trying to get over you. This could be an old friend kind of situation or a breakup or something weird like that. No, but this person is just having like recurring stress dreams about you. That's mainly what I'm seeing so far. Okay, so these two cards just came out, so I'm going to kind of reposition here. Okay, so we had Judgment and the Lovers. Okay, I think there's some karma, possibly. I think this is definitely like an ex or someone who you used to be in a relationship with. Definitely maybe a friend situation, perhaps. This person is kind of waiting to either like sort out some beef with you or kind of reach like an understanding. I think this person probably feels guilty about something or for the way that a particular situation went with you. I'm really seeing that this person has a lot of mixed feelings. I feel like on the one hand, they are trying not to beat themselves up too much because they know it was like out of their control or whatnot because of this Judgment card. Judgment represents things that are really like out of our control that we sometimes are like anticipating but just don't really have it in the bag, if that makes sense. I think this person really just feels a mixture of confusion but also guilt, okay? I feel like this person is like really trying to figure out how you are feeling about this situation, okay? Or they're really this person could just be flat out concerned about you, perhaps. I feel like though with this Judgment card, this person is kind of coming to an understanding or coming to like a reckoning, an understanding of themselves and the part that they played in this situation. I think that this is a situation that probably went by the wayside or went badly somehow between both of you guys, because we do have the Lovers, and I think this really just deals with a friendship or like a breakup or something weird like that. There's really just a lot of energy with these cards pertain to a kind of like karmic evolution and like understanding, like coming to an understanding and kind of just trying to get over things, I feel like. Because Judgment can also be a card of endings or completions as well, okay? So I feel like this person is really just kind of like coming full circle, perhaps, of like maybe they spent the last year kind of hiding away and like having a pity party, and now they're finally trying to move on with their life, perhaps. I feel like this person has really struggled with their identity and with their own kind of growth, like really recently. I feel like this person's own kind of success, or not even success though, more just like self-growth, has kind of been stunted because of the Nine of Swords card, and that might have something to do with you, okay? Maybe you've held them back in some way, or they feel like they had to put their life on hold because of you, perhaps, or they had to come to your rescue and kind of like help you out with something. Or this could be that they hold some kind of resentment or grudge towards you for some kind of pain or like past petty kind of argument. I'm really seeing though, like, I don't think this pile or this person though is like petty. I think it's more so that they just are trying to get over you in some way. I feel like this person is trying their best to like move on or to kind of heal from whatever pains they feel like you might have caused them, or the situation itself. I don't think this person like hates you. I think they just are trying to move past you, okay? I think this person is kind of trying to get over you in a way, or like heal themselves or focus more on themselves. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person is letting those cups spill, okay? Here's the thing, the Seven of Cups, usually when it's upright, this card represents escapism, fantasy land. This is kind of like that Disneyland card, honestly, in my opinion. It kind of represents a place that you like to escape into, or this card can somewhat like represent illusion or your own delusions for that matter. So when it's in reverse, it kind of represents moving past that, okay? I feel like this person has had a lot of mixed feelings about you. Also, this card can be a card of confusion too. So I feel like when it's in reverse, this person is finally like starting to see things for how they really are, okay? Or for what they really are, rather. Yeah. I just got a specific message just now. I think for some of you guys, this person could be a past mentor or someone who gave you advice or kind of like guidance or perhaps leadership in some way. I think this person felt like they were smarter than you or felt like they had more experience than you in certain areas, okay? So I feel like this person kind of saw you as a student or a pupil of theirs in a way. This person might not be like a literal teacher, but they felt as if they were mentoring you in some way. I'm getting that really strongly with this pile. So perhaps this person is a bit older than you, or maybe they were that kid who made you feel welcome if you were like the new kid at one point. There's some kind of, they felt like some kind of responsibility towards you, towards making sure that you were like that you did okay and like you fit in well. I feel like this person is probably more than an acquaintance, okay? They're probably like a good friend of yours at one point, but you guys just kind of moved apart. Okay, so we have, interesting. Okay, the last two cards, you guys, are the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. I will put these right here. Interesting. Perhaps both of you guys were once part of like a group friendship or something. Interesting that we have both the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Both of these cards deal with like relationships and love, okay? So maybe, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this could just be an ex, honestly, who's like thinking about you and still kind of like thinking about trying to heal themselves or trying to look back on like the experiences that they had with you and kind of learn and like heal from that, okay? I feel like this person doesn't really hold any resentment towards you, but they're trying to let go, okay? I feel like this person with the Judgment card here is strongly trying to let go of this pain or this grudge or some kind of hard feelings or painful feelings that they have had concerning you in the past, okay? As I said earlier in this reading, this person has probably had recurring stress dreams about going back to school with you or like, you know, meeting you in some way or running into you. I think this person is honestly like stressed about that. Honestly, this is kind of funny. I think this person's having like recurring stress dreams about like running into you or I don't know, like having to kind of break that awkward silence, okay? I feel like this person, you guys used to be friends or be like really close, but now it's kind of like awkward and you guys are kind of trying to avoid each other, okay? I think this is that person. And it's not even like they don't dislike you or anything. They just are trying to kind of like get over this, like outgrow it and like move away from it, okay? This person might even be literally like trying to move away to a different place, get a different job, or meet new people, okay? I feel like this person's really just kind of trying to move away from you, all right? I feel like you guys have had a history together, but it's kind of done and over, okay? So those are the main things that I'm seeing so far in these cards. So the next thing I will do is roll some astro dice to get any more like info into what sign they might be and all that jazz. Okay, so I've got 3 die here, so I will roll the first one, which has the signs on it. Let's go for the top 3. I'll roll it 3 times to see the potential signs that this person might be. Okay, so we have We have Leo. Okay, this person could be a Leo. All right, we also have Taurus. This person might be a Taurus. Interesting. Okay, last roll. And we also have Virgo. Yes, we had 2 earth signs in there. We had Taurus and Virgo. As I said from the beginning, this person is probably an earth sign, or they have some strong earth qualities going on here. That totally makes sense, though, in accordance with this reading. Okay, so the next one I will roll has the houses on it, so let's give it a go. All right, so we have 11th house. Yes, 11th house is associated with like networking, friendships, the collective. Okay, I think this person is like a friendship situation or someone who you used to know, all right? This is someone who you're probably like really good friends with, really close to at one point, but then you guys just sort of like moved away from that as you guys, I don't know, like moved on. Okay, I think you guys have kind of like outgrown each other, but this person is still kind of getting nostalgic in a way. I think they're still trying to heal from this in a way. Either like any painful feelings or just any kind of feelings of that like that make them feel kind of inferior or I don't know, like uncomfortable. I feel like there's still something that doesn't quite sit well with them, and I don't think it's resentment necessarily, but I think there is some kind of grudge or some kind of like uncomfortable feelings that they still get from thinking about you. All right. Okay, so the last dice I will roll has the planets on it, so let's give it a go. All right. We have Mars. Interesting. Mars is about passion, drive, motivation. I think this person, when they think of you or when they've thought of you, right? I feel like they feel like stunted in a way, like they can't really get their life on track or they can't really move forward. Mars is really that push that pushes us to get out of bed in the morning, to go about life with passion and motivation. So maybe they've kind of felt a bit down or even like depressed recently, and they're trying to like move past that. All right, with this 7 of Cups card in reverse, they are trying to get past it. They're trying to move on from that feeling of like being trapped in their emotions or being like held down by their emotions. All right, if that makes sense. They're trying to dig their way out of it. Okay, that's really what I'm seeing with this Mars energy. So these are the things that I'm seeing overall in this pile, so I will leave it at that. I hope this reading made sense to you guys. I hope it resonated. If you guys liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey group 2, welcome to your guys' reading. If you chose this pile or this crystal, then welcome. This reading is for you guys. Let's find out who is thinking about you and why they are thinking about you. All right, okay, group 2. So your card that we have here is the Ace of Wands, all right? The Ace of Wands is about new opportunities, motivation, inspiration, kind of like a newfound passion or trying to learn something new. Okay, so this person is probably someone who you haven't known that long. I'm seeing someone who has really youthful, energetic spirit. Okay, this is probably someone who you know from work or someone from a more like professional setting. Okay, but the Ace of Wands also has a really creative, fiery energy, so this could be someone who you know also who's like really creative or who just has like a lot of energy, who goes to the gym frequently. Yeah, so far I'm seeing that this person probably has some strong fire in their chart, or they just are like a really energetic passionate person. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side. Let's pull some more cards. Oh, whoa. Okay, one just popped out. Oh my gosh, okay, you guys, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. All right. Okay, so I think there's some kind of feelings of hurt, all right? And I think, okay, this person, maybe you know this person from like a group setting of some sort. Maybe you met this person at like a party, or they were introduced to you through a group of friends, all right? I feel like this person is involved, like you're involved with them through like a group setting, okay? So I feel like with you and this person, it's less one-on-one and more just about both of you within like the same type of group, or maybe they're a part of the same club, or they go to the same gym as you. There's something here going on that is like a third party situation, or both of you guys are involved in a similar like group setting, okay? The Three of Swords in reverse, when it's upright, it usually signifies, well, the Three of Swords period just signifies heartbreak. Like, I think that's quite obvious here, but when it's in reverse, it kind of represents actually the opposite, like healing and actually like kind of triumph in a way, like getting over some kind of pain or feelings of unease. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. I think this person is thinking about you as some kind of like inspiration. Okay, I think this person, maybe you told them a story or you confided in this person with some kind of experience or story that you had. I feel like this person is kind of thinking about you to give them strength right now, or for some kind of like inspiration, because as I said earlier, the Ace of Swords is usually a really inspiring, motivational card. So I think they are thinking really motivational kind of thoughts that pertain to you, all right? But let's pull some more cards. All right, okay, we have Judgment in reverse. Okay, you guys. The thing is about this Judgment card is usually when it's upright, right? It's like these people who are looking up to this person for like guidance or some kind of like strength or like inspiration, right? But when it's in reverse, it kind of means looking internally, okay? So I think this person might be going through some external like crises at the moment, okay? I think this person is genuinely going through, and same thing with the Three of Swords here, because usually when it's upright, the pain is being inflicted from like exterior energies, right? But when it's in reverse, this can be more like internalized, all right? So I think this person is definitely going through some internal crises at the moment, and they are thinking of you like, what would so and so do? Like that kind of situation, okay? I think they're kind of thinking about you for strength, for guidance, possibly inspiration, and some motivation, all right? I think this person sees you as more of like a mentor figure, or as some kind of like coach. They look to you for definitely like strong guidance and leadership, I think. Okay, the next card we have is the High Priestess. Yes, this is a card of spirituality, insight, psychic, knowing. This is a card of strong intuition, okay? So I think this person is kind of really in a reflective state of mind. I think this person is being like extra introverted at the moment, and I feel like this person might be thinking about asking you for help or reaching out to you for like guidance or one-on-one like help. Maybe you are like a counselor, or you are a healer or offer some kind of therapy or like, I don't know, like healing whatever you guys do. I think this person is literally thinking about reaching out to you for help. Okay, I'm getting that message really strongly for a few of you. I think this person might be in need of some kind of healing or like guidance, particularly if it's like spiritual, or if they're going through a lot of like internal crises or things in their lives that are really difficult at the moment. I think this person is definitely thinking about asking you for help or reaching out to you for some kind of guidance or advice, if that makes sense. Okay, the next card we have is the Five of Cups. All right, the Five of Cups is the card of depression, of loss. I think this person is kind of in a dark place right now. All right, I think maybe for some of you guys, right? I think maybe you are like a good friend that they have or that they did have, and they're kind of thinking back on like the good times that they had with you for some kind of strength or to make themselves feel good. I think this person is definitely in a dark emotional place right now. Okay, the Five of Cups is a card of regret, of depression, and just a sense of loss and longing. Okay, I think this person might be a bit homesick. If this is like a family member, maybe you guys have been separated for a while or just haven't been able to see each other. I think this is someone who you know fairly well, okay? But it could be like from a professional setting or a more personal setting. But either way, this person is kind of longing for your company. That's really what I'm seeing, and like your guidance. Okay, I think this person really needs some support right now, especially emotionally. This person's definitely going through some real challenges in their life right now. And also, I think it's interesting because if you chose this group, the Black Obsidian is a crystal that's really great in times of crises and for letting go, and especially in times of like mourning or dealing with that feeling of loss, especially. So I think it's really interesting. If you did pick this group, this person is definitely thinking of you in a really positive light. I think this person is thinking about reaching out to you. That's the strongest message that I'm receiving so far. In terms of the signs that we have here, we obviously do have the Ace of Wands, which is a strong fire energy, but also we do have this High Priestess card, which is strong Pisces energy. So this person might have some strong fire or some strong water, or even just Pisces flat out, like in their chart, all right? But let's get more into that. Let's roll some astro dice to just draw some signs of what this person might be. Okay, so I have the die here. We're going to roll the signs one. Let's take the top 3 signs that this person might be. Oh my gosh, okay, you guys. We have Pisces. Makes sense because the High Priestess is Pisces energy, okay? So definitely some strong water vibes going on. All right, we also have Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius as well. Let's take the last sign. All right, and we have Scorp. Scorpio is also water sign, okay? So we had 2 water signs, and then we had Aquarius, right? This person probably has some strong water energy going on, or is going through a really dark, like, emotional time right now, or they feel really lonely, okay? This person might just basically flat out just want to ask you to hang out with them. Maybe they just feel really down and depressed and just want someone to talk to about their life, or they just want some company, okay? I think this is kind of sad, honestly, but I think at least they're thinking about you in a positive light, and really that's what matters, right? Okay, no. Let's roll this dice. It has the planets on it, so let's give it a go. All right, we have Mercury. Okay, Mercury is a really social planet. It's a planet of communication. I think this person really wants to talk to you, okay? I think this person really wants to reach out to you and just have like a conversation with you about their life and where they should be headed. I think this person literally just wants to ask you straight up for like advice or some kind of spiritual guidance, all right? Mercury is also the planet of kind of like curiosity and the imagination, the mind, right? So this person is honestly just looking to you for some guidance, for some kind of support, whether that be emotional or physical, you know, if they actually are looking for like some career advice or something. But no, I think this person just really is thinking about reaching out to you for some kind of advice or for just pure support, okay? All right, so the last die I will roll has the houses on it, so let's give this one a go. Okay, we have 11th house. Interesting. The 11th house also came up in the last pile. This is probably a friendship situation, someone who's your friend or someone who you know from like, as I said earlier, like a group setting, because the 11th house is all about networking, friendships, and people who you know on a more collective or societal level, okay? The 11th house isn't so much of a personal house, though. It is traditionally associated with Aquarius, but this is the house of friendship and kind of like reaching out, and also it's the house that kind of rules technology, okay, and social media. So don't be surprised if this person like slides into your DMs asking like if you might like be interested in hanging out or grabbing a coffee or something like that. I think this person, if they reach out to you, they'll probably reach out to you online or on social media for sure. But I think this person just really wants to have like a nice catch up, like chat with you. I think this person could really use some good like talking to and just, you know, pure like friend support at the moment. Okay, so those are the main things that I'm seeing for this pile, so I will leave it at that. I hope this reading resonated. I hope it made sense to you guys. And if you guys liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey group 3, welcome to your guys' reading. If you chose this pile or this crystal, welcome. This one is for you guys, okay? Let's find out who is thinking about you and why they are thinking about you. All right, okay, group 3. So your card is the 7 of Swords, all right? This person is probably a bit like shady or has definitely said things about you behind your back in the past or something like that. This person is probably an air sign, all right? Or has some shady air going on, maybe some Gemini. No, I'm just kidding. This person is a little shady though, okay? And they might have deceptive tendencies. That's just what I'm seeing so far, all right? And they might have lied to you in the past about something. This is just a deceptive card, so when it comes out, especially as a major like starter card in a reading, I just can't help but, you know, think that this person might be a little shady. All right, but let's pull some more cards though. All right, oh my gosh, okay, you guys, we have the Tower. Okay, this person is probably erratic. You probably had like a falling out with this person recently or some kind of major disagreement. The Tower is kind of a card of things that are like toppling and things that are kind of outdated, okay? So this could be a friendship situation, or this could be someone from your past who kind of like came back to haunt you, like maybe hit you up and you agreed and you're like, okay, but then you both just realized like the reason why it didn't work out from the get-go. I feel like, okay, that might be a specific message for some of you guys out there, but no, I feel like this person though, you had some kind of disagreement or like falling out with them, or you've like moved on from them. There's something really erratic about this person though. The Tower is traditionally associated with the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, as we know, is pretty like unpredictable. They can be just really hot and cold, okay? You never really know what they're thinking or like where they stand, all right? Especially like in a relationship or when it comes to emotional situations. This person is probably an air sign, all right? Or they just can be a bit like more emotionally like detached, if that makes sense. Okay, you guys, the next card we have is the Seven of Cups. Interesting, we have like two sevens here. All right, sevens are a number that kind of deal with more loneliness. I think of sevens as being like a really spiritual number, but one that can, as a result, lead one to be more lonely or spend more time by themselves. All right, it is a number of more isolationist, spiritual practices, okay? But with the Seven of Cups, this is a card of fantasy, this is a card of escapism. This person might just want to hit you up to kind of escape into like the old version of themselves, if that makes sense. Like if they did do, if you were like a drug friend that they had, maybe they just want to hit you up to like smoke or something. This person kind of wants to explore that side of themselves, that escapism kind of tendency with you, or at least when they're thinking about you, they're thinking about this toxic side of themselves that they like, that they used to be, or like that they used to inhibit when they're around you, okay? With the Seven of Cups, it's usually a card of illusions, okay? This can be a card of deception as well. So this person could be lying to themselves about you or making up some kind of like fantasy in their mind about the next time that they meet you, like what they might want to say to you or what kind of circumstance that they might like want to meet you under. This person has probably had some dreams about like meeting up with you or having like a conversation where you guys kind of like repeat this tower moment, but like, I don't know, they come out on top or something weird. I think this person is a little petty, okay? I think compared to the other piles, like the other piles weren't petty, but this one I can kind of see has some pettiness, all right? So this person might be a bit immature, all right? They could be a year younger than you. I'm really seeing that they're thinking about you because they are in a place where they're kind of re-evaluating their older self and kind of in this reflective stage, like they are thinking about all the things that they've overcome and grown out of, or like outgrown since they've known you, right? Or since they last saw you. But I think that they might be wanting to re-explore some of those past patterns or habits. And I think that's really why they're thinking about you. Okay, you guys, we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh, okay, the Ten of Swords. This is a card of endings, all right? This is a card of death, of completion, of kind of the ultimate like betrayal or like pain, all right? This is a really painful card. This person probably did have some really painful moments with you, and they're kind of like thinking about that now because they are trying to, because they're at a transitionary chapter in their life where they're trying to either like become a different person or kind of evolve, and they are reflecting on kind of the old friendships, old patterns that they used to have that really made them feel like purposeless or that made them feel betrayed in some way, okay? Because as I said earlier that this person might be the person who is the betrayer or the deceptive one. This person does seem really shady, obviously, but maybe it's because they felt that themselves earlier, like in their past, okay? But yeah, I think they're thinking about you to kind of clear up any old like notions or illusions that they might have had. There does seem to be some kind of ending, all right, with this pile, and with when this person is thinking about you, right? They are thinking of the person that they used to be, that they are no longer. It seems like they've outgrown this, or they are somehow trying to move on from this. But with the Seven of Cups also, you don't really know. I think this person is kind of going in between, kind of contemplating whether they should hit you up or whether they should just really try their best to move on from you and from the person that they used to be, all right? There does seem to be this toxic cycle going on here with this person and with the way that they are like thinking about you. All right, okay, the final card we have here is the Seven of Pentacles. We have another 7 to close out this reading, guys. Yeah, the sevens, I think this person really needs to spend more time alone by themselves. Maybe this person has been a bit lonely recently, and that's really the reason why they thought of like hitting you up or wanting to revisit like an old chapter of their lives with you, or of their life with you. The Seven of Pentacles, though, this is actually a card of progress. This is a card of growth and cultivation, okay? So I think this person is kind of planting the seeds for the next chapter of their life. I think this person is really just a bit nostalgic, okay? I think this person is really thinking about you at the moment because they are unsure if they were in the right or the wrong, okay, when you guys had this falling out. I think this person still isn't really sure who was the betrayer and who was the one who was betrayed, okay? I think this person is still a bit confused, all right? The Seven of Cups is a card of confusion. I think this person is still confused to this day of whether they had any part to play in this situation or not, or if it was like they're still unsure of whether they should just blame you or take on the like self-guilt that they have kind of perpetuated in this cycle, okay? I think with the Seven of Pentacles, though, this person is really feeling nostalgic and lonely and like sad, okay? This person does seem to have like a lot of prospects, though, going for them. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of promise. It's a card of abundance and harvest, or soon to be harvest, okay? So I think this person has a pretty like prosperous or like promising future going on, okay? But they're, for some reason, they might feel this emptiness inside or like this loneliness, and they might just want some company straight up. But I think also the biggest part of it is they're still unsure to this day where they stood with you and how you feel about them, okay? I think this person still has some petty feelings of like grudge or resentment towards you for how they might have taken the fall for some of the things you did, or how they were just treated, or how they felt in the long run, okay? But I think, yeah, I think they're really in this reflective kind of nostalgic stage, and that's why they're thinking about you, because they're kind of exploring their past at the moment and revisiting some old like uncomfortable places that they have been trying to outgrow, but they're reaching like a new chapter in their life, okay? This person is probably moving on or about to move somewhere else, and they're, I don't know, they might be hitting up some old teachers or some old friends, you know, to catch up, if that makes sense, okay? And I think they've been thinking about hitting you up or about like meeting up with you, but they're still unsure of how you like feel about them in this whole situation, okay? This person is really like in a contemplative state, all right? So those are the main things I'm seeing with this pile. Let's roll some astro dice to find out what sign they might be. Okay, so, oh wow, okay, so the first one I'll roll has the signs on it. I'll roll it like 3 times to get the top 3, all right? So first roll. Okay, we have Taurus. Interesting, might be a Taurus. We also have Libra. Yes, Libra is an air sign. Oh, whoa, okay, guys, we also have Aquarius. Libra and Aquarius are both air signs, and as I've said from the beginning, this does seem to be a really prominent air reading, okay? So this person probably has some strong air in their chart, but they could also be like any of those signs. They could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, all right? Let's roll the next die. This one has the houses on it, so let's give it a go. All right, we have the 5th house. The 5th house is kind of about fun, hobbies, kind of like pastime and leisure, okay? So this person might be, okay, maybe some of you guys maybe you used to play a sport with this person or engage in some kind of pastime or like creative activity that you guys really enjoyed together and you both grew a lot from, like some kind of sport or some kind of pastime, okay? The 5th house is really just a house of fun and pastime, okay? So maybe you guys used to do something like that together or be a part of the same club or like have the same hobbies or interests like that. And that was like a huge part of them and they're kind of revisiting that moment, all right? The 5th house is kind of also a house of flings and gambling, so this person could just be thinking about hitting you up purely just to have a good time or just to have like a quick moment, you know, of some kind of hobby or like some kind of pastime. I feel like they're thinking about hitting you up to kind of rehash that moment that you guys once had, if that makes sense. Okay, so the last dice I have has the planets on it, so let's give this a roll. All right, we have Pluto. Interesting. Pluto is a planet that rules taboos, it rules fear, and it does rule death, interestingly enough, with this 10 of Swords card. Yeah, I think this person is really in a reflective stage because they're about to enter a new chapter in their life. They're about to really have a rebirth or some kind of, they're about to undergo some kind of like transformation or something like that, enter a new chapter of their lives. So they're really thinking about all the things that have really shaped them over the years and all the people, the experiences, the hobbies or activities that have really left a Pluto impact on them. And they're kind of revisiting that at the moment. And I think for some, I feel like for some of you guys, this could be a person who you used to be best friends with, perhaps, or someone who you had a really big impact on, if that makes sense. But now they're kind of, yeah, they're really just contemplating whether they want to go back and like revisit that part of themselves or whether they should just let it go altogether. That's really what I'm seeing. I think this person is having trouble letting you go or letting certain like experiences or feelings that they had experienced with you go, okay? So if that could also go for like if you used to know this person in a more like toxic, like drug related sense, it could be that same feeling though, like euphoric or like fantasy feeling that they're kind of searching for. They're kind of looking to you or contemplating whether they should contact you or like hit you up, that kind of thing, okay? This could also be a breakup situation. This could be an ex. This Tower energy is definitely a falling out or some kind of disagreement in this relationship. I feel like you were pretty close to this person at one point, okay? But now you guys have just kind of outgrown each other and they are just feeling nostalgic, honestly. Okay, so those are the main things that I'm seeing with this pile, so I will leave it at that. I hope this reading made sense to you guys. I hope it resonated. If you liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later. Hey group 4, welcome to you guys' reading. If you chose this pile or this crystal, then welcome. This one is for you guys, okay? Alright, let's find out who is thinking about you and why that might be. Alright, okay, group 4. So, actually for your pile, there were 2 cards that popped out when I was shuffling them earlier, so I just kept it because why not, okay? So we have the Page of Wands and we also have the 3 of Wands. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of Wands energy. This person is probably a fire sign, okay? The Wands do correlate to fire. This person does seem to be really adventurous, okay? The 3 of Wands is a really adventurous kind of traveler energy, okay? So this person could have traveled maybe recently, or they could just be a really outgoing, adventurous type of person. With the Page of Wands, this is kind of, it can be an immature energy, but this is someone who's really curious, inquisitive. The pages represent someone who's at that apprentice level, someone who's aspirational, someone who's trying to learn a new craft or just learn a new skill, okay? So this person could be applying for a new job or trying to get a new job, or they could be learning a skill in college or taking some kind of community classes. This person is really, actually, it looks like trying to educate themselves or trying to do something like good for themselves. So that is really nice to see. Let's pull some more cards. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. This is really nice to see. The Ace of Swords is really like a fresh plate. The Ace of Swords is really like a clean, sharp energy. This is a great energy for students, for people who are learning, or for having like a fresh opportunity. I think of this card as having like a real fresh start kind of energy. Okay, so maybe this person is trying to kind of reach out to you, like reconcile things with you, or start like a fresh have like a fresh start with you, or maybe this person and you were friends in the past, but you kind of like moved away from each other, and now this person wants to kind of like rekindle something with you and start something new. Or this could be someone who you recently met, okay? This could be someone who you don't know that well, who you just met at like work or while taking classes yourself, okay? But the Ace of Swords is a really, it's a really opportunist, promising energy, okay? So I think this person doesn't really have any bad feelings towards you. I think this person is really just curious and probably wants to get to know you. Or if you already know them, then they probably just want to catch up with you and have like meet up for a coffee, or they might want to reach out to you if you have some skill or if you have some kind of knowledge that they might want to learn more about, okay? I think this person is really reaching out to you or is thinking about you from more of that kind of Page of Wands student lens, okay? Like they're kind of reaching out as that apprentice, as that person who is about to embark on a journey, okay? Okay, the next card that just popped out is Judgment. Okay, all right. Judgment is kind of a card of like karma, um, kind of like completions of cycles in a way. I think this person still has some unfinished business with you, okay? For most of you guys, this person is someone who you probably knew before, who was like in your life for a short period, and then they had like some other path to follow and they kind of moved away, but now they're back and they kind of want to make up for past time, or they still have some kind of unfinished business with you, or something is tying them to you, some kind of knowledge or something that they want to learn, or some kind of connection that they might want to have with you. I feel like with the Judgment card, this is a really karmic connection that you have with this person, and they're thinking about reaching out to you or embarking on something new with you, okay? Okay, you guys, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, okay? Actually, I kind of like seeing this card in reverse as opposed to upright. When it's upright, it usually represents like feelings of sorrow, pain, loss, regret, guilt, right? But when it's in reverse, it kind of has the opposite meaning. It kind of means that you're letting go of things and you're trying to move past that. When it's in reverse, it represents healing and growth, okay, and evolution. So I feel like maybe this person wronged you in the past, possibly, and they want to reconcile with you, or they have some kind of, as I said, like unfinished business with you, and maybe they want to help heal you or offer some form of support, okay? Maybe this person knows that you've been going through some hardships or some kind of struggles. Maybe they want to lend a hand of support or kind of give you guidance in a way with the Judgment card. Maybe this person is coming into your life at this time for a specific purpose to offer you help, guidance. But also it's interesting because I think that they are also looking for that from you as well, because the Page of Wands, I think they are the Page of Wands. So, I think they're coming to you with like a fresh, open mind, okay? Despite the experiences that you've had with this person in the past, no matter if they're like shady or if they've deceived you in some way or caused you any pain, I think this person is genuinely coming to you or thinking about reaching out to you with an open mind and open heart, okay? And I feel like for most of you guys, this person is probably like not an ex. And if you knew them in the past, you probably didn't know them like as closely, okay? I feel like this person you don't have much of like a deep emotional bond with necessarily, but you are kind of connected in a karmic way. Like maybe you ran into them at the store and had like a moment where you were like, oh yeah, we used to know each other from so and so's class, or you used to be on the same, like, I don't know, soccer team as me, or I don't know. But I feel like for this person and for you, it's a moment where both of you guys used to know each other in some capacity, or maybe you just met this person and you kind of had like a run-in, and maybe you guys like misjudged each other. I feel like this person really wants to make it up to you. I feel like this person is aspiring towards getting like in your good books, honestly. I think this person is trying to impress you in some way. Maybe a potential suitor, or I don't know, someone who just wants to right things that they might have did that were like foolish or that came across as like immature or whatnot. I think this person just really wants to get into your good books and just be in your good graces. I think this person is really just trying to rekindle a friendship or just get to know you better. Okay? I think this person is genuinely trying to like do the right thing, or trying to like even the playing field almost. Like if they were misjudged in the past or they misjudged you, either way, I think this person is coming back with a purpose, with the intent of kind of evening out the karma and evening out with this Ace of Swords, kind of like the fairness and like any, you know, clearing out any of the like old misconceptions or misunderstandings that you guys might have had. Maybe this was someone who you had known for a brief while, who you kind of wrote off or like dismissed as being someone who was like just immature, or someone who wasn't really serious about having like a deep connection with you, possibly. I feel like this person, though, strongly is just trying to get back in your good books of being someone who's like reliable, okay, and someone who can be a good friend, someone who can show up for you, you know what I mean? I think this person maybe just feels a bit uneasy about the way that they came off in the past, or like maybe they have like a notorious reputation and that gets the better of them, possibly. No, yeah, I feel like this person doesn't have any like ill feelings towards you or anything like that. I think if anything, they're just trying to impress you or like make up for any past misunderstandings, honestly. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is roll the astro dice to find out the potential signs that this person might be. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do is the one with the signs. I'll roll it 3 times. We'll take the top 3. Okay, we have Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius. Alright, we also have Scorp. Could be a Scorpio. Okay, we also got Scorpio again. Honestly, I'll take it, okay? We got Scorp, strong Scorp, and we also got Aquarius, alright? I'll roll it one more time, though. I am feeling like there's one more sign that needs to come through here. Oh my gosh, we got Scorpio again. Are you kidding me? This is like, okay. I'll roll it one more time and we will take that sign, okay? If it rolls Scorpio again, like 4 times in a row, I'm seriously gonna be like suspicious here. Okay, we have Pisces, okay? We had a lot of Scorp and we have some Pisces. Those are both water energies. We also had Aquarius, which is an air sign. Makes sense with this strong swords energy that we do have as well. So those signs, as a recap, we have Aquarius, Scorp, and Pisces. So the next dice I'm going to roll has the houses on it. So let's give it a go. All right, we have 7th house, okay? The 7th house is traditionally associated with Libra. This is a house that has all to do with relationships, okay? Relationships, connection. The 7th house is also kind of a house of like reflection as well. It can also show our shadow self. But in the context of this reading, I think this person really just wants to rekindle a friendship or some kind of relationship with you. I think this person really wants to charm you and get back into your good books, okay? I think this person is genuinely looking for a solid connection with you. This person isn't petty at all. They are at a stage in their life where they are trying to do things that are better for themselves. They're trying to better themselves and just be the better person, okay? So I think really with the 7th house energy, they are looking for a steady emotional connection or like relationship with you, okay? I think they are ready to commit. I think this person is a bit more serious now. I think this person is less immature. They might have been in the past, but I think now this person is starting to grow up a little bit, and they are looking for some advice. They are looking for support and a steady relationship or connection with you. Okay, so the last die I'm gonna roll has the planets on it, so let's give it a go. Okay, we have Neptune. Interesting. Okay, Neptune is kind of about idealism, escapism. I feel like this person looks up to you in a way. I think this person admires you for like some qualities or that you have or certain ways that you've handled situations. I think this person looks up to you in a way. As we see with the Judgment card, I think this person does admire you and respect you, and they are kind of at this, as I've said, like aspirational kind of stage where they are looking for the right people to be like advisors or mentors for them. They do want that, okay? And they do want like good friendships and really positive vibes in their life right now. So I think this is a really positive person, or at least they're trying to be, and at least the thoughts that they are thinking about you are really positive, and they do seem to be a bit more like inspirational and respectful. Okay, I think this person definitely looks up to you, respects you, and is looking to build a more serious bond with you. Okay, so those are the main things that I'm seeing in this pile, so I will leave it at that. I hope this reading made sense to you guys, okay? I hope it resonated, and if you guys liked it, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. As always, stay awesome, and I will see you guys later.